Hope you are well this morning. Bit of a different wobble gob today. I'm not in my sewing room. So I wasn't sure if I was going to do a wobble gob today, but I decided I'll do a really, really quick one. I've not been very well. If you listened to a couple of the videos, I've had a cough, and then I've had a sore throat, now my glands are swollen, and then I've ended up with earache, and you just get a little bit fed up. And so I've not really got that much to show you really of what I've been doing. So I'm downstairs in the house. This is my downstairs little washroom, and I just thought I'd share it with you because on Sunday I thought I was on the road to recovery on Sunday. So got up and I had a bit of a bee in the bonnet of decorating my downstairs loo. Morning, Duncan. When people come to the shed, they like going to my toilet because it's like a little gallery. Obviously, I like going to the toilet because you go for a wee. But I just thought I want it to look interesting and let people look. And obviously, I've had quite a lot of guest speakers that have been to the shed, and I've done the workshops because it would be rude not to. And I needed somewhere to put all the samples. So it has all the samples of everything in. So I just thought I'd do Wobble Gob from the loo this morning and just share it with you. So let's turn the camera around. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So this is the little washroom. And here we go. So this is my little downstairs loo. And this is my gallery. So in here then we have, Robert did the bathroom, which is no surprise. We've got, oh, Duncan wants to come in. Sorry, Duncan. There you go, you can come in too. Do you want to say good morning to everybody? You're going to say hello? Oops, let me change that. No, don't disappear. Duncan. Oh, he's gone. Okay, he just came to check that I was okay. Apparently that's what cats do when you go to the toilet. So I'll give you a little tour of my downstairs toilet, which feels a bit of a weird thing to do, but hey ho. So I have quite a few, I've got a few different artists in here of pieces, plus some little bits that I've done. So if we start here, the little house on the hill, this was a little workshop that we did with Fabricology. Let me lift it out. And we were all given a Petri dish to do something in. So I needle felted and stitched a little mini house. I've done a few workshops with Emily Notman. So this was one of her landscaping ones, and then I've got one that's a tube that I'll show you in a minute, and then I did my own little version around a bobbin. I've done loads of workshops. You know that I love Liz Cooksey, so I've got culminations of lots of different bits and pieces from Liz's workshop. That's the one that I showed you last week that I've got all finished. And then I did one on a vintage bobbin as well. I've got a book that was all about Ambronte that I had a piece of work in, which I was kind of pleased about. Nice to have pieces of work in things. And then this is one of my Ali Ferguson blocks. This is my Seaside collection. Oh, he's back again. There you go. And then I've got one of my Mr. Finch moths. I haven't made that. That is a Mr. Finch moth. Yeah. You just guarded the toilet now. And then, so this side here, I've got a map of Jersey. Absolutely loved going to Jersey, and I just really liked it that a local artist had done. I have my hair that I made on a Mr. Finch workshop, and a wreath that I did on an Emily Notman workshop. Then the floor is, a lot of people ask about the floor in here. It's actually a laminate floor that Robert put down. The little dog there was a kit. I don't do kits very often, and I'll find out who it was that I got the kit from. It was from a knit and stitch show. And I also have a little thing about gnomes. So around the house I have quite a few different little gnomes. Don't have gnomes outside though. That's a piece by Maria Thomas, and this was a workshop that I did way back what's happening with my camera? There we go. Of Hens Teeth. So it's got a tiny little bird in there. Got a little picture frame waiting for a quote. This is a piece of work that I bought that was about, I can't really see it because of the light, Holy Island and Bamburgh Castle. And these are my tenements that I did, again, on another Ali Ferguson workshop. And then up at the top, I've got my Emily Notman tall piece. These are 2 bobbins that I've stitched. This is a piece that I used to have in the kitchen. And that's it really. That's everything in my downstairs loom. Oh. There we go. Yeah, so it is quite a nice place to come. I am sat on the toilet with the lid down. I will just let you know that because that would be a little bit inappropriate really. Yeah, so Wobble Gob this week. I haven't really got a lot to share because obviously I've not been very well. So I've been doing bits and pieces if you've been following my Instagram. So I'm busy restocking. So my shop will be restocked. I've just had a delivery of the sheepies threads. I've ordered some cottage garden threads from Australia, which I'm very excited about. They should be coming hopefully soon. And I'm going to be putting those into some little brooch kits so that you can stitch your own brooch. If you want to see what it is, just have a look on my Instagram. I've posted a couple of things on there. I've got a workshop, to my first workshops over in Garstang with Creative Threads. Not this weekend, next weekend there are places. So on the Saturday I am doing the lino printing boxes. So that's where you design and create your own little lino prints. They're only 5 by 5 centimetres that we print onto tea bag paper, and then they're hand stitched and then made into a tiny little box. And then on the Sunday we're doing the vintage hangings, which I love that workshop. That's just playing around with fabrics, lace, embellishments, threads, and just make it a really, really nice piece for you to put on your wall. So there are places on those. It's not booked via my website, that's booked via Creative Threads. And again, I'll pop a link in the blurb if you fancy booking on that one. My workshops here at the Shed and online are beginning to fill up. So I sent a newsletter out last night, just letting people know the biggest change is I've changed the theme to my summer school this year. So I'm going to do the painted hoops. It's become really popular. The 2 workshops that I've got in person filled up really quickly. So I thought I'd do an online one for those of you that can't get to the Shed. So that's in the summer. So the way that that runs is it's 2 hours a day. You don't have to come to the lives, you get the recordings as well. So if you'd like to do it, but you know you're not going to make it to the lives, you can still book the workshop and you will get the recordings from that day each day so that you can work at your own pace. My evening school, which is in March, that's the mini stitch tin. Again, that's 3 over 3 sessions. And again, if you want to do that but you can't make the lives, you can still book the workshops and you'll just get the videos as well. So you can play with that. The idea with that is you manage it however you want to manage it. I do have a few places on the in-person ones for just 2 of the workshops this year. So thank you to everybody that's booked on. It's been very, very exciting. My workshops here are not going to be as big. Usually in the past I've had 10, 12 people on a workshop, and I'm only going to have 6 on a workshop now. I just want it to be a bit more of a one-to-one experience, a little bit more room in the shed. So if you fancy coming, it'd be lovely to see you. Yeah, so that's that. I've got the Textile East show coming up. I've shouted out about that. So if you are down there near Peterborough, I think St Ives it is, at the Burgess Hall, please pop in and say, oh, it is a lovely show. I did it for the first time last year and I had an absolute ball that weekend. It was busy, but really, really good. A beautiful selection of stalls and exhibitions, and there is catering. You can get food there as well. There's a pop-up cafe that's there. So that's a beautiful show if you fancy coming to that one. So I think that's it. There'll probably be something else that's gone on. But yeah, so I was trying to think about the quote, a wellness quote for today. I'm sat on it. I don't know who said this, but I'm having a day today. Some of my friends are coming round to do some stitching. I feel like I need a bit of a pick-me-up, and I always think that things like that are really, really good. So my quote for today is, take the time you need and let today be what today needs to be. So whatever it needs to be for you, be it a busy day, a healing day, self-care, something for other people, whatever today needs to be, let it be what it needs to be. So I'm hoping today for me is just going to be about friends and stitching and chilling and hopefully feeling better. So there we are, Wobble Gob from the loo. I bet you never have thought you'd do that one. Well, I never thought I'd do that one. I just thought you'd like to see my downstairs toilet. There you go. So take care wherever you are. Love and hugs to everybody. And I'll see you on the next one. Mwah. Ta-da!